Business before pleasure. Business before pleasure. In this lesson, I want to encourage the brothers to handle business before pleasure. And I want to prove through scriptures that the scriptures, the Bible, the word of Yahawashi proves that you're supposed to handle business before pleasure. Now, before I start, I want to say, Kal halal Yahawashi, Mashinakaba Shalak Ahchyam, and Shalom Wakasah Laha Bakyar, which is double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and peace and mercy to the elect man. Now, if you've been paying attention to what's going on in the spirit, Yahawashi through the apostles, the leaders of Yasharallah right now, have been getting on Ahchyam, myself, and the rest of the brothers who call themselves striving for salvation and perfections, that we gotta do our thing in this word, man. If you've been in this thing, you've been in this thing a couple years, you're getting established in understanding. You could read, you could teach, you could judge a brother according to scriptures. Your understandings has been built up in Yahawashi. You have to start teaching, man. You got to start handling your business before your pleasures. Now let's jump to this quick scripture in Proverbs, which proves that you're supposed to handle your business before your pleasures, right? Now this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 24. The book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 27. It says, "Prepare thy work without, and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house." Now, when you get the understanding behind this one scripture, the understanding behind it is basically handling your business before your pleasure. The word prepare in the Hebrew goes back to the word establish. So establish thy work without. Without goes back to the field or outside or whatever your field of work is, Establish yourself in the field. In this case, you coming as truth. You establishing yourself in the truth. That's the field, is the truth, man. The things that encompass what doing the work, acting like a brother, worshiping Yahawashi correctly, and handling your business spiritually. That's your work in its truth. That also embodies doing lessons, man. Doing lessons, handling your business. Yahawashi said, "If you love me, feed my sheep." He said that to Peter 3 times, man. He said it 3 times. So that's what we supposed to be doing, man. There's, instead of taking on the spirit of deep exhaling and bent down shoulders and bent down hands and heads and feeble knees, take on the spirit of getting ready to get this adventure popping, man. Of you starting to do lessons and whatever you gotta do. Take it as a new adventure that you finna get into, so that you may have pleasure in your mind while you're doing it, man. You gotta love what you do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach yourself to love what you do. Now it says, "Prepare thy work without, or establish thyself in the field, and make it fit for thyself in the field." And make it fit for thyself, meaning prepare. When you look the word fit up, it means to prepare or making it ready. Them establishing lessons. Get it. I personally have a clipboard. I write on the clipboard, man. And write a lesson down. Sometimes you don't even have to write a lesson down. You just go in the spirit, man. If you feel like you understand the scriptures, you know the truth, then you could just jump in the spirit, man. Yahawashi said that you don't even need to think about what you need to say in that hour, for my Father which is in heaven will give you the words to speak. That occurred. That applied back then when that applied rather when we're gonna be put before kings and priests and all that. But that also applies now, man. And every word that when you go out on the street, you're supposed to just allow Yahawashi to take over your vessel, man. You know, same thing when you're doing a lesson. All right. And then it says, and at the word, build thine house. Meaning, go do your pleasures. Now go build your house, whatever you want to handle as far as what is your pleasures. And that's what I feel like a situation where a lot of times a brother is, he's not really putting out lessons and all that. One of the many reasons is that you're too busy with feeding your pleasures. And I know because me myself, I dealt with it before. I still deal with it. Sometimes I'd rather be thinking about doing something else than handling my business. I know I'm supposed to be putting this lesson together, or I know I'm supposed to be reading, or whatever the case is, but I'm over here thinking about fucking a pair of shoes, or thinking about this woman that I met at the store, or I ran across, I just seen at the store. I don't know, some just things that's of the pleasure, man. But let's jump to 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 29. I gotta hurry up because I'm actually at the fucking plantation right now. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 29. It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Why you got to be as though you had none? Because you handling your business, man. All right. It says, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not. So you in the field, you got that pleasure of buying things all the time. That could be a block on you too, man, because you too worried about purchasing or getting something that you going by any means to get it, but you ain't even handling your business as far as your work in the field, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says, and though they buy as though they possess not. You got to be having that spirit as if you down for this truth, man. And your actions speak louder than your words. It says, and they that use this world is not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So you supposed to use this world. You ain't supposed to abuse it, man. You get what you get out of it, man. You wring out the cloth, and whatever water come out of it, that's what comes out, man. But you notice that when you wring out a cloth, you don't get all the water out of it, man. You know what I'm saying? You only get that little bit of water that was able to come out. Whatever you squeezed out, that's what you get out. But ultimately, you worried about Yahawashi and pushing his word, man. And that's first and foremost to go for me, man. And I'm real careful about this lesson because I hate to be a hypocrite to my own word. I don't want to see myself saying something and I ain't doing it, man. What type of man did that make me? Right? Now I'm going to close it out on this last scripture up in Sirach chapter 7, verse 15. It says, hate not laborious work, neither husbandry, which the Most High have ordained. The Most High have ordained that you're supposed to go out there and plant these seeds of the truth, man. Just like a husbandman plant seeds in the field. So this lesson has been business before pleasure. I pray to the brothers, man, that, because one thing I've learned in this truth is that Yahawashi have the most, I wouldn't use the word awkward, but the way that he shift men out of the truth be ways that you never thought that a man would get shifted like that. Like, damn, he uses that. Damn, what the, it's kind of like you never think that the Lord would do it like that to shift people, man. And this is one of the shifting agents that the Lord is had through the apostles, that you need to be pushing out videos at least 2 a week. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna have them guys who gonna fall off due to this, man. Lord willing, Yahawashi will that he got mercy on my soul and all those who sincere to the core, man. But I pray this lesson was edifying to you, brethren out there. I pray that Yahawashi keep this word pushing, keep it rolling, and that we out of this kingdom sooner than later, man. When I'm going to close it out, I'm going to say, Call halal, Yahawashi, and Shalawam.